Gay marriage. At one point or another, we have all come across a homosexual couple. What makes same-sex love so much different than heterosexual love? Many deem this as sinful and not right according to religion. As many gays continue to fight for same-sex marriage across the country, I can't help but wonder, why isn't there a clear separation of church and state? It is the belief that homosexuality and gay marriage is a sin according to many religions. Why don't people point out the fact that common things such as lying, judging, and having sex outside of marriage is a sin too? As a Christian, I acknowledge that this is a sin, while also making it known that it does not bother me that homosexuals want to be married. What another person does with their personal life has nothing to do with me. Why deny someone of their happiness simply because you do not agree with their views? If it is not affecting you, does it really matter? When Judgment Day comes, each person will have to answer to God for the wrongdoing they have committed. If heterosexuals can be happily married, living life in the manner that brings pleasure to them, homosexuals should be able to do the exact same. If Christians truly believe it is a sin, God should be the one to handle it. In no discussion have I heard other sinful acts be acknowledged. If the matter is truly about sin, this is hypocritical, because as people we all commit sins, as it is a part of life. A recent victory was accomplished by the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community after West Point Military Academy made history by hosting same-sex marriage ceremonies for the first time. The Academy was first home to the nuptials of Army First Lieutenant Ellen Schnick and Shannon Simpson, and the nuptials of Brenda Fulton and Penelope Ginton were held shortly after on December 1st. The couples felt they should be allowed the same opportunity as heterosexual couples that marry on a military post. This victory comes after the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which was done over a year ago. Before the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, many people that served our country were forced to keep their sexual orientation a secret or face discharge because of it. The repeal of this policy made it possible for officers to be openly gay and no longer live in fear. This victory is reflected as a group of almost 40 officers can now openly meet for coffee, business, and a couple laughs. This group started off in 2005 as a handful of officers that would meet. This newfound acceptance of homosexuals and gay marriage in the military shows the progress that is being made. When monumental actions such as this happen, it gives me hope for homosexuals around the nation that are not yet allowed marriage rights in their state. Why should anybody have to live in fear of losing their career or job because of their sexual orientation? Many groups, such as the Coalition for the Protection of Marriage, believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. Their question is whether the legal definition of marriage should be changed from man and woman to the union of two persons. If homosexual couples can have some of the same rights associated with marriage, why can they not have the title of marriage? Just recently, the U.S. Supreme Court announced its decision to hear a pair of same-sex marriage cases. As of last month, same-sex marriage is legal in 9 states. The cases that will be heard will challenge the Federal Defense of Marriage Act and California's Proposition 8 ban on same-sex marriage. My belief is that even if the Supreme Court rules for or against gay marriage, it will not end the debate. There will either be an outrage from those that have married under the gay marriage laws, or those that are against the same-sex marriage laws. As historic victories took place last month for gay rights supporters in the election, Gallup polls find that there is a growing acceptance among Americans towards homosexuals. More than 1/3 of Americans that were surveyed say their views of same-sex marriage have changed over time. 53% of surveyors now support gay marriage and 46% oppose it. Why should individuals that lead decent lives, go to work, pay taxes, and are not a disturbance to others be denied marriage as if they are a foreign species? It makes me wonder if people would deny loved ones and those close to them happiness if they chose to engage in a homosexual union. Former Vice President Dick Cheney's daughter is openly gay and married her longtime partner earlier this year in June. Dick Cheney supported an effort by the Bush administration for a constitutional ban on same-sex marriages. Since having left office, he no longer supports this ban. Despite his former support of the ban, he supported his daughter and her union to another woman. If your own family will do it, why can't anyone else do it? He now thinks people should be free to enter into any kind of union they choose. Homosexuality does not have a face. Some of your favorite entertainers are homosexuals, including comedians Ellen DeGeneres, Wanda Sykes, Neil Patrick Harris, Jane Lynch, and singers Elton John, Adam Lambert, Clay Aiken, and Ricky Martin. Would you stop watching them on television or support them or stop supporting them because of their sexuality? Once upon a time, you didn't know these people were gay. Many people, such as these entertainers, family members, and coworkers, could be gay and you wouldn't know it. Would knowing the actual sexuality of a person dictate whether you were for or against it? Voters made history on Election Day by endorsing gay marriage in Maryland, Maine, and the state of Washington. And with the election of Tammy Baldwin, the country's first openly gay senator, with strides such as this, it is only right that gay marriage should be legalized across the country. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Should we as people really let our opinions affect another person's life if it is not harming our human welfare? No. Just as heterosexuals should be able to get married, so should homosexuals. Love has no boundaries, no color, no orientation. Love is love. Everyone is entitled to their pursuit of happiness, according to the Declaration of Independence. This includes everybody, despite sexual orientation, religion, or race.
Hello.